What up, everybody? We up in here one more time. Um, yeah, I don't think it's happening. I don't think that Edward Hearn wants to make the Deontay Wilder fight until 2020. And the reason why I'm saying that is it's right here in front of you. Okay. So Edward Hearn devised a plan to, I guess, stretch out um, Anthony Joshua's career at the moment um, by first off getting Big Baby Miller to duck Pulev to pull out of that fight. And we heard this sorry ass excuse from that. What'd he say? Oh, it's because I don't want to go to Bulgaria. Okay. Um, it's not a reason. You know, it sounds like more like you got something else going on here. So I think that off of that, Big Baby Miller's in on a jig with Edward Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. Then he throwing that whole Deontay Wilder stuff out there. Then he throws out that Dillian White stuff out there. Knew about the Wembley date from September, but then tried to slide a contract to White until January. So, you know, just shows you right there that this guy is holding us back from these fights. Look, it says Hearn says Alexander Usyk will be ready for Joshua after 2 fights. Now we all know that, you know, Anthony Joshua as of lately only been fighting 2 times a year. You know, it says right here that Alexander Usyk, heavyweight champion, and heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua for his title after 2 fights next year at heavyweight. According to Matchroom Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn, Joshua will only be fighting twice next year, so the Usyk fight won't take place until 2020, the earliest. It says Hearn says Usyk will be fighting in April or May of next year to get ready for Joshua. Hearn isn't saying whether he'll stick Usyk on the undercard of Joshua April 13th card on Sky. That ain't happening. It will. You mean the June fight? The June at Madison Square Garden? That's what the fuck you mean. But anyways, you know that right there. He already said maybe Deontay Wilder in 2020 already. He already came out and said that shit. What's up, King Louis? He already pulled that out of his fucking hat a long time ago. And now look at us. We got Big Baby Miller fighting Anthony Joshua, and then we got Dillian White sitting on the sidelines waiting for his turn. But in the meantime, Dillian White, this is the reason why I say he's on the jet. He's in on the con job. Dillian White is fighting Dominic Brazil to try to chase Deontay Wilder around, right? Even though, yeah, it's not breaking news. It is what it is, and that's the old article. That article is back from November 12th of 2018. I mean, you know, now we got Dillian White sitting on the sidelines waiting for his shot at Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder if he can get the Dominic Brazil fight. But nonetheless, Dillian White was already promised the Anthony Joshua fight. You know what I'm saying? He was already promised the Anthony Joshua fight. So what the fuck you mean? So at the end of this fucking year, if AJ gets past Miller and Deontay Wilder gets past Tyson Fury, what's going to be the next excuse? What's going to be the next excuse? Oh, Deontay Wilder's not worth 50-50 because your guy sold out Madison Square Garden, even though the seats was empty? What's going to be the monetary excuse this time? Because that's what it's going to be. Oh, we're not giving him 50-50. He only did $50 million in pay-per-views versus Fury, the second fight. What's going to be the excuse? We got to have it on the zone? You already said it ain't got to be on the zone. So what's going to be the excuse? What's going to be the... You already said that Anthony Joshua doesn't have to fight on the zone. So what's going to be the excuse now? Hold on. So what's going to be the excuse after that? You know, that's the thing that he wants everybody to believe. It has to be on the zone, and it has to be in the UK. Even though this motherfucker is fighting in New York. But if we go down the long list of things of what Edward Hearn MO is fighting the easier opponents because of the risk to reward ratio. So you fought Joseph Parker. You fought Alexander PED motherfucker Povetkin. And now you out here fighting Big Baby Miller. In all three of those fights, those guys were the underdogs. Nobody said those. Who out there was saying that was a 50-50 fight? Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin. Who? King Louis said, honestly, I don't think AJ will even try to fight Wilder. AJ ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, yes, boy. Remember on that panel, there was a panel of all these heavyweight fighters, ex-heavyweight fighters, and all of them except for one guy said they were following what their trainer and what their promoter was telling them to do. They wasn't fighting who they wanted to fight. They was fighting who their promoter wanted them to fight. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about that, and then you put all this stuff in perspective, you know, Big Baby Miller not fighting Pulev, you know, then going over, then oh, we're going to fight Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder doesn't act, we're just going to freeze him out. But then you go and fight Joseph Parker, even though you knew he was fighting Joseph Parker a year ago. Yeah, 2017, they was talking to Parker. So, no, it was, damn, I forgot what it was. I think it was 2017. They was already, talking to Joseph Parker. He was already talking to Joseph Parker. So, whatever people want to say about that, they shit, it's out there in the media. I'll pull it up one day. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so you see that, and then you're trying to fight Wilder again, and you can't even get past the purse. You can't even, you're getting threatened purse bids and all that stuff. And no, you don't want to fuck with Alexander Povetkin's motherfucking promoter, because you know they're gonna win that joint. You know they're gonna win that. So what you do? You fight Alexander Povetkin instead of fighting Wilder. Another duck. And now look at you, fighting Miller, another duck. You know, I'm beginning to think that Edward Hearn comes from a long line of duckers, of sucker duckers, suck ass duckers. You know what I'm saying? So trying to find this article, man, while I lay some of this down. While I'm laying some of this down. You know what I'm saying? You know, nah, I ain't gonna be able to fight. It's only below to target Nancy Wilder, Joseph. Nah, I can't find it right now. I should have found it before I got on here. Yeah, Miller. Yeah, the Miller one got it. Miller, but not Wilder in America. You're gonna come all the way up over here to risk your belts, to risk your your hype job, whatever you want to call this guy. I mean, he's a good boxer. He just fighting for the wrong promoter. You know what I'm saying? He's a good boxer. Anthony Joshua is a good boxer. But the thing about it is, all these theatricals, that we got to get, that we get prone throughout the whole course of the year, and then when we think we about to get the fight, we get the rug pulled up from beneath us. 2 times in a row. 2 times in a row. I wouldn't count the Miller one because we already knew that Deontay Wilder wanted to fight who? Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? So You know, people can say whatever they want to say, you know. You know, people can say whatever they want to. I think I found it. Like Hearn alluded to the idea of Joshua Wilder is first continuing upon Joshua defeating Joseph. Yeah, whatever. You know, whatever, man. It's just a very this is going to be a very, very interesting time, man, in boxing. Especially the heavyweight division. Because we got a 50-50 fight with Wilder and Fury, and we got a 20-80 fight with Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua. We all know that Dillian White's gonna knock Dominic Brazil's head smooth off, but who knows? He might get lucky. They both look like they got like somewhat of a chin. They both I don't know. Dominic Brazil doesn't look like he possesses that a lot of, you know, the big bang power, really. But we'll see. King Louis says, so-called risking his title, and I will never know it. No, AJ, a good boxer till his fights, good fights instead of incomers. Yeah, that's another one. Marquez Johnson said AJ won't fight Wilder, and he will stumble and lose by playing those whole games. Yeah, you know. You know, AJ better hope Edward Hearn don't step on a crack and Breaker's Breaker's boxer's back. You know what I'm saying? Because we know Miller's the underdog in the fight, and not too many people out there is predicting him to win. And I believe the reason behind that is the same reason why a lot of people were bad mouthing Wilder for a while. I mean, the lack of stiff competition. But how do you get stiff competition in the weak league? I mean, you have to go out your way to fight these guys for a little bit of less money. King Louis said, I think White shakes something second time around. Yeah, I think he would too. I mean, Anthony Joshua doesn't look like he changed up a bit. Look like he's still fighting the same. He hasn't changed anything. I mean, look at how he fought Joseph Parker. Out of all people, the dude the last 12 rounds, the dude. Let me take off this jacket, man, because this jacket making all this damn rustle in the bus. The dude to last 12 rounds is a guy that people could say didn't have nobody on his resume. Deontay Wilder fought more stiff competition than Joseph Parker when they fought when Anthony Joshua fought Joseph Parker. But Edward Hearn didn't want to admit that. But he lasted 12 motherfucking rounds. The guy who had a better resume than Joseph Parker and Deontay Wilder allegedly couldn't last 12 rounds. Alexander P.E.D. motherfucker Povetkin. So, you know, we're talking about all these resumes and who fought who and blah, 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 woot, woot, woot. It's really purely irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? You guys, people could say, well, Deontay Wilder hasn't fought anybody. He hasn't fought anybody in the top 10, top 15, top 10, top 5. Okay, and why is the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury pay-per-view fight? Why did they sell enough that Showtime wants to do another pay-per-view fight? Why did they sell enough that it made the WBC come out and say, no, we're going to force you guys to fight, or it's going to go to purse bid. So all that talk about somebody not knowing about nothing about Deontay Wilder. King Louis said, looked like a little shell shock if you ask me after that Parker fight. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was like, oh shit, I'm not the big. I didn't display this big man on campus shit like I've been saying I was in front of everybody. I was kind of damn near exposed out there against Joseph Parker. If it wasn't for that fucking referee, what you want to call him, Alfred Ask Jeeves, his little fucking handmaid out there, making sure that fucking Joseph Parker didn't get in the inside, the fight would have been different. The fight would have been motherfucking different. You know what I'm saying? And then you know you guys gotta you guys have to think about it. You know, what's his name? Eddie Hearn out there saying, speculating that if Deontay Wilder beats Anthony Joshua, Anthony, if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, it'll do 1 million pay-per-views. Damn, I think that's what he said. Okay, we could go over the article right here. We can go over the article right here. Then I put you guys on the screen share so we can discuss this little article. Just let me pull it up real quick. I'm getting there. Yeah, I sent you the link. I'm getting there. So let's travel along with me. This is like reading Rainbow here. It's up in the sky. It's reading Rainbow. Yeah. It's like reading Rainbow up in here, man. This is what we do. What's up, man? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
So let's look at this right here. Follow along. This is like reading Rainbow here. This article was done on the 7th of February this year. Hearn. Joshua Wilder does over 1 million pay-per-view buys in America. Right? So you can't do 1 million pay-per-view buys in America on the zone. Remember that. Well, you probably can. They probably can. They just gotta it'd basically be like you sign up for the app, you don't pay nothing, but you gotta pay for the fight. So let's see right here. It says AJ against Wilder last September might have done 300 to 400 buys in the state. Now it does over 1 million. Part of that is down to Wilder, and we're giving him that respect. Now it's down to what we do over there to amplify that. Hearn said. So when you read all this, what makes you fucking think that this guy wanted to fight Deontay Wilder?
Or better yet, what make you think that man's the A side?
Exactly, that too. Because if Edward Hearn is saying that in September the fight would have done 300 to 400 pay-per-view buys, that's what 25 million plus. And then he goes in to say, now it's up to our part to amplify things over here in America, so it can make the fight bigger, so it can make you guys wait.
To me, it sounds like AJ got some catching up to do.
Yeah, he do. Because he that's the whole reason why they buying out this stuff. They look at the word they use in here. Look at the word that Edward Hearn used. He used the word amplify. This is them quoting what Edward Hearn said. He chose to use the word amplify, and the reason why he chose to use the word amplify because he wants to make he wants to make a statement over here, so they can say that they can compete with what Deontay Wilder does up over here. So they can have another fucking reason to say they're not going to give him 50-50.
I don't think that's gonna happen, especially if on Wilder knock out Fury. It's over with.
I'm telling you, they ain't fighting this dude next. They're gonna go out there and fight Usyk.
Hey, bro, like even his trainer, because I was looking back at that fight on that last round of the Wilder Fury fight. Bro, that man Fury trainer was over there praying.
Yeah, he was
praying.
Yeah, they knew. They knew
you ain't finna pray to no bum about no bum, and that's a world class fighter. Wilder's dangerous, and everybody in that division know it. And they playing these games, and his fans are just taking the rhetoric, and it's disgusting to us, because we as boxing fans are suffering because we not getting the true fight because the fans ain't unified. Because we want to be split because you want to sit here and take a UK side of America. This ain't neither one. This is boxing.
Yeah, you're lying.
Fury stepped in that ring and proved. So I really do think he felt like, you know what I'm saying, he was making that UK feel bad. But I really felt like, I don't know what Fury was on. I salute him, bro. I didn't see that coming. Not that.
I mean, I mean, a lot of people saw it coming in the LDBC because they were, you know,
I had a
everybody,
little concern,
yeah,
but I didn't see
no,
Fury coming back after them years.
I mean,
Boxing better than he ever boxed in his life.
I saw him. I don't think he's boxed better than he ever boxed in his life, but
I ain't that.
he pulled. I tell you what he did. I mean, you could see what he did in the ring to tell you that he knew this was a different type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? He had to bring his A game. You know, once you saw like him at 6 months, and we all saw we could all speculate at 6 months of Tyson Fury coming back that he was dedicated. That's when you should have knew. And that's when I knew that this guy wasn't playing. He wasn't dicking around. He wasn't
I had
dicking
a little
around.
fear that he might have relapsed. I'm talking about that was one of my fears.
I don't think he ever had a problem.
No, I'm talking about like you remember where like after he won the title from Klitschko, and you don't know what goes through a man's mind. He might feel like, can I do that again? Or he might not even had it. He might feel like ain't nobody can touch me.
I don't think he ever had a problem.
So
I just think it was it's like one of them things, man. I don't think this is just my opinion. I'm not saying he don't have a problem or he didn't have a problem or anything like that. I'm not sitting over here. I don't want to say nothing to insinuate to somebody that I'm saying like with the fact that this guy didn't have a problem. I'm saying no. My opinion is that I don't think he had a problem. It's like it seems like these guys from the UK, some of these guys from the UK, they are the masters of the public perception. And it seems
exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
And what is he going to do? The best thing for him to do is to say he had a problem, because then he gets the sympathy. Then at the same time as he don't get suspended like he should have. You mean to tell me this whole time he was probably fucking doing coke in the ring, high as a motherfucking kite, and can't feel punches? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say whatever they want to, that cocaine ain't no performance enhancing drug, but you could ask a lot of old school baseball players that shit. They pitch their best games on cocaine. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know, even look at Lawrence Taylor. Come on. You think Lawrence Taylor was just going to the back getting shots? No, Lawrence Taylor was going to the back. Yeah, on the lines.
Oh me.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then not only that is what else was he doing other than cocaine? Out there partying, and then he was talking about he was walking down the street and his heart start racing and stuff like that. And he over there saying he was having an anxiety attack.
I don't take it as from the drugs. I take it from depression. It's like, certain people do certain things.
You know what I think of
themselves or numb themselves, and he probably been doing this so long that he forgot the original problem and he was taking drugs when the feeling came. And then you can do drugs to the point where that feeling still gonna come, and he couldn't stop it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he didn't have a problem. It could have been mental. That's my whole thing, because he did balloon up to 400.
You know, it
wasn't for a strong ass wife, but I'm gonna tell you, you right when you said it's the narrative, because the first thing came out of his mouth, they robbed me of my Ali story. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying the greatest comeback ever. You know what I'm saying? No. I mean, Ali got his title scripting from him, and he came back and got it.
Yeah, but he was stripping. He was
scripting unrighteously. You know what I'm saying? But he was trying to make a story. But for him to say that's the greatest comeback story I can think of.
Look at this dude in the comment section. His dad's prayers talking about some bum squad. hey, Laws, hit him one time. Hit him with that wrench. What's up, Laws and Nitty G? Hit that motherfucker with that wrench, man. Get him up out of here.
Man, folk, I did not mean to time you out. This is what happened. It was a dude right above you, fam. But we got to straighten over. We had got to straighten over there on Best Fight the Best Chat. But that damn page be moving real, real fast. So take your time.
Yeah.
Hit the right person.
Yeah, Laws hit his ass. Okay, he hit him. Yeah, hit that motherfucker, man. You know, it's a whole bunch of things, man. You know, he could have had too much cocaine in his system. You know, his heart about to explode and shit. But, you know, and it could have been he was overweight, highly overweight. You know what I'm saying? Out of shape at that time. You know, it could have been all kind of things. But, hey, look, the motherfucker's back. You know, even Deontay, what's up, underrated? Even Deontay Wilder was sick and fed up of that. He was like, all that woe is me story and shit like that. He was like, what the fuck? I've been up over here.
You ain't the only one that got a story.
Yeah, I've been the one up over here trying to bring awareness to his daughter's I think it's a disease or it's birthday something. He's been around.
Illness.
He's been around doing that shit, and motherfuckers just blow him the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's nice and whatever, nigga. What about boxing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Johnny? You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just some shit. Like damn, I would have been pissed off too. Like, wait a minute, what is this dude come up over here and start talking about how he was just on drugs? It sounds like one of them things like do 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 do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Facts.
It sounds like some shit like that. But I'm like, come on, bruh. But now that this dude is back, now that he's back, you know,
I wish him nothing but the best, but he gotta go. But I feel like Josh was not even like for us to say Josh was a good boxer. We probably had the inclination that he was, but like you just sitting here saying how he's choosing his opponents, but he's up here doing something. It seemed, bro, he should have knocked Alexander Povetkin the fuck out. Shouldn't have been no TKO. Shouldn't have been no TKO. He shouldn't have broke Joshua's nose. He should have knocked Parker out, but he talking about he let Parker make it. Come on, bro.
Parker
for the Deontay Wilder fight, you ran out of gas like you always do.
Yeah, he do. He runs, and that's another thing. Is kind of like he can't even throw that. He throws combinations, but then he resets. Throw combinations, resets. Throw combinations, resets. And you know why he do that shit? Because he ain't got no stamina. What's up, Marquez? What's up, Mark?
So if let's sit here and say hypothetically speaking, he do fight Wilder. How you see him trying to attack Wilder? Because this is one thing we do know. He don't have the movement of Fury. He can't dance. He can't feint. He can't slip. So he gonna try to chase Wilder down, or he gonna let Wilder chase him down? He gonna run and try to be a counter puncher, which I always seen Joshua step forward.
I think Wilder needs to do what Lennox Lewis would do. Man, you gotta. If Wilder can get on his goddamn back foot and pump that jab,
no, I'm talking about against Joshua. Fury, I know all he got to do is box Fury. But I'm talking about Joshua. I don't even think he got to do that. I think he just got to, because listen, like he said, Joshua punch on straight lines.
Because the only thing that Joshua can do to Wilder is try to neutralize his right hand by going to his right. That's the only thing he could do.
We know Wilder throwing that bitch off the left foot going to the right. He's throwing them punches at awkward angles. So that's what I'm saying. He throwing his punches on lines, leaving his head wide the fuck open.
Yeah, he throw like a robot. You notice he be leaning forward. He don't like a lot of people think that he sits. He doesn't really sit flat-footed. What he does is it looks like he sits flat-footed because he likes to keep all of his weight underneath him so he can reset.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he can reset back real quick. So he can get them hands back so he can reset. Because that's what he does. He throws a 1-2 or a 1-2-3 and he resets, looks, thinks,
resets his body. I get what you're saying. Resets his body, his weight, all that.
But he always keeps his weight in front of him. But then sometimes what you see is he'll throw a punch, but he already start to lean before he throw the punch. And then he'd be leaning forward a little bit with his weight still under him. But that right hand.
And all it takes,
always there.
You seen when Wilder hit Luis Ortiz, he was normal a second ago, and all it took was a clip, and it hit his temple, and you see him get them chicken legs.
Yeah,
with all your weight right there, he going down face first.
Yeah, them Wilder punches, I think a lot of times they're already stunned, and then he hit him one more time, and it's just like they thought they could handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you see some people, they get hit and they smile or they shake their head. And then when that next one hit, your brain is like, motherfucker, I told you that last one was so good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck you doing? You're supposed to run. You're supposed to grab this motherfucker. Like
when Wilder hit Luis Ortiz that last time, I'm talking about when he hit with that temple shot, his legs went from under him. But you seen his heart and his body was still there. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like you say, Josh was fighting with his right forward and he leans. He get caught leaning with that weight forward. And he catch, if Wilder can catch AJ with one of them punches, he caught Lewis with it. And it ain't gonna be hard as hitting Lewis. Man, he going straight forward to sleep, ass in the air.
When's the last time you seen Tyson Fury going to the ring?
No, I said Joshua. I'm talking about Joshua.
Yeah, no. Oh, we already know that Joshua gonna get his. You know what I'm saying? But I was talking about the when was the last time you seen Tyson Fury go up in the ring shaking like that against somebody, doing that
Never.
Freddie Roach shuffle, that Parkinson shuffle.
Never. I want to see what it's gonna be. They should do a face off
that's
because
what
he know
they
all
about
I
to do a
gotta
face
do
off.
is just set him up. He was
Hold up.
just going for it the whole time, throwing his wide the whole time.
They gonna do something. They probably gonna do something. Maybe this month or next month. Because if you think about it, though, they have to be. You have to be here like for a month or two before the fight, depending on what is or whatever it's in a contract, whatever they negotiate on the contract. And I think the WBC makes it to where you are, or these boxing commissions make sure you have to be here and get acclimated. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you just ain't coming up over here and get the crud and can't kick it. You know what I'm saying? You know what the crud is, right? Crud is like germs and stuff like that. That's over here. Like so when normally when they say like you go to another country, like you get sick for the first couple of days, because it's you're not used to the germs, the air and you know all that stuff.
Yeah. Hold
up. Will Magic Mark said I have yet to see AJ fan sound American. They all sound like it. Brett Wilder fans are all over. Yeah, you ain't lying. I mean, there's a few American. I mean,
my uncle AJ fan, so I ain't gonna sit and say they all UK because I hate categorizing people because sometimes, like I say, these trolls that come in here acting. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one time when we was on Best Fight the Best channel. This dude come in, he beat the accent off that nigga. Then he came in with that fake UK accent. That motherfucker was West Chicago or some shit by the time he was done with him.
Yeah, he was.
They over here, they just ain't. They ain't courage.
They don't pay attention
like UK fans that support Wilder. You know what I'm saying? They ain't courageable like that. They cowards. They in their closet throwing rocks, hiding their hands, praying for an upset.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
That's all they doing.
Ticket sales too. They praying for these ticket sales like a motherfucker. They praying for these motherfuckers. I was like, because I looked at it even today because Laws had to correct me on something today. And so I went and looked, and he was right. That Sporting Dick and the Booty Icons, dude. I'm like, man, how y'all can be happy about these ticket sales? What's up? What up, Tone Bangers? And how could you be happy about these ticket sales? I'm like, y'all uppity ass niggas, man. Y'all, I'm like, man, if I could sell y'all my holy ass draws and y'all be happy. I bet you they be throwing their draws in the ring at Anthony Joshua over there.
Like they say, because you rich don't mean you real, bro. Everybody think because you got money, you just successful. That's why Donald Trump's president.
Oh, yeah.
Because motherfuckers think, oh, he rich. He know how to run a business. Man, you stupid motherfuckers.
This motherfucker filed bankruptcy how many times?
Man, multiple times, nigga. That's how he got rich off of filing bankruptcy.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, that motherfucker ain't worried about you. He ain't stunting you. You know what I'm saying? Only thing he worried about is this motherfucker bread.
And the same thing AJ is, but at least you got a dude right here trying to give you the best.
Oh,
and Deontay Wilder trying to give you the best.
Listen to this shit. So Boxing Square just put out that Joseph Parker is going to stay with Duco, and he wants to finalize the Derek Chisora deal. I'm like, what the fuck is you, man? Pulev is sitting right over there, ain't fighting nobody. You could get another
problem
shot.
I got. How are they still ranked?
Check this out, though. You have a fucking belt. You mean to tell me you're gonna take a fight? You're gonna take a fight. There was Edward Hearn was willing to give Deontay Wilder 15 flat with no rematch. Then at the last minute want to give the dude what he wanted. Then it was too late. Joseph Parker probably took half of what Deontay Wilder got with no fucking rematch. No. What kind of shit is that?
Man, they over there with their little inside deals. They'll fight again later in their career. Cause that right there, that's the only guy AJ ain't never knocked out. That's gonna be another fight for them. They just fighting each other. Wastes. They talk about listen, we over here fighting whatever's available. Y'all bitches over there in a little quarantine, whatever you want to call it, like isolating yourselves, just fighting each other, hoarding the belts. And want to sit here and talk about ASAP. Now you just venturing like Best Fight the Best. You should have fought Charles Martin in America. But y'all sit there and y'all had a different plan. Y'all thought Wilder was gonna lose that belt eventually. That's the only thing I can see. And it's just now the time is came that you at the doorstep. You next, and you can't bluff, you can't lie. You just stuck.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit right here. This is Tone Bangers. This is for you. This is what fucking some of these AJ Edward Hearn matchroom boxing fans look like. Look, this slow ass motherfucking sloth trying to cross the motherfucking road, knowing that he ain't got no business with his slow ass out there trying to be in traffic, trying to say no, he should have took the fish. Look at that car. Look at that car that just passed. Look at that tire. And this dumbass motherfucker, this dumbass, what do you call him? And look, oh shit, that was close. Look at these motherfuckers. Got to have somebody from the LDBC get off their motherfucking vehicle to fucking pick your fucking dirty, dusty ass up. ain't never took a fucking bath. Got look, raw dick beaters and all got to pick you up. Look, raw dick beaters and all, and you over here like, you better not touch me. I don't need your help. You better not touch me. Get your dick beaters off. What you doing? Stop. Right. Look, gotta pick your slow ass up so you won't get ran over because your dumb, you know now well your dumb ass ain't got no fucking business in the motherfucking street. The fuck out of here. Yeah, man, they be talking all kind of dumbass shit, man. That's how I be doing this shit, making fun of these motherfuckers.
I just called it though, bro. This is what they doing. They know. That's why they say like they be just saying the dumbest shit, deflecting, detracting, just backtracking statements. Cause all they really know is when it come fight time, regardless of what we saying, it's 50-50 because you in that ring until you start moving till you start showing something. It's 50-50 and anything can happen. So they hoping for an upset. Because they know deep down in their heart they don't believe the man can beat them. But all it takes is one punch and anything can happen. And that's what they trying to bank on. And when it happen, they going to be screaming, I knew it the whole time. I told you so. Woo-de-woo. See, you didn't want to listen. You're biased and knowing, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen.
Oh, yeah, they're going to hit us with that.
Know it's highly unlikely that this man finna even try to take this fight anytime soon. And if he do, he going to sleep. It's too much. Nah, I don't think he hate Fury. And that probably was a little problem why he didn't knock him out. Because he kind of got a little hate for all of them when he get in the ring. He had a little respect for Fury. A little. That man, like when it was on ESPN First Take, when they were talking about Deontay Wilder, so they brought up motherfucking AJ, that man face turned. He hate him. The whole ass games he played. So when he step in that ring, he gonna punish him for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be... When you said that part, like the motherfuckers just sitting up over there in the cut, hoping and praying that motherfuckers gonna get upset so they could be happy about it. But the whole thing about it is, how is it? You see, these motherfuckers was out here. Remember, these motherfuckers was out here talking about how Anthony Joshua was going to be the first billionaire boxer, and this and the third. How you gonna make $1 billion in boxing, not fighting Deontay Wilder? Whether or not he loses to Tyson Fury or not.
Who's the next biggest name? And it's Tyson Fury, and them two motherfuckers are fighting each other. So it look like Deontay Wilder. Because you look like you're a little bit slow.
Yeah.
You gotta have the partners. You look at the heavyweight division, it was people coming back to give big paydays. Foreman. And he wasn't nothing. He was coming back to give champions paydays because there was nobody in the division for them to fight. So he up here thinking he gonna get these big paydays. One of fool people talking about, well, I'm getting paid $30 million, $25 million to fight this bum.
Yeah,
no views and where the money coming from. So you telling me, hey, and then I was talking to one cat on Twitter. I said, so where the percentage matchroom getting this stuff, and so they believe in AJ, so they giving them all this money now. The way I know business go, nigga, you don't get paid until the end. You don't start getting paid in the beginning. Yeah. Motherfuckers fuck you and make you earn that payday. So you telling me this man coming in like this? No, I don't believe none of this shit. So you telling me, like you just sit there and said, he gonna fight. So who's you gonna fight? The line was gonna be you and Deontay, then Fury. But now you just let these two cross each other. That could fuck up you. Because if you lose it, nigga, who want to see you and Tyson? When Tyson the only one that kind of gave him a battle, if you lose.
They don't want that. They don't want that. Like, even Tone Bangers on there talking about they are just trying to keep up with fighters relevant. They're just trying to keep UK fighters relevant. They're overly desperate for a place at the table. Yeah, I mean, they might as well give Edward Hearn they rent money too.
Man, they need to hold this dude accountable. That's what they need to do. Because he making y'all look like bitches too. Just straight up. When you sitting up taking up for a bitch and you don't, and you know, it's like when you arguing bitch points, it's like, nigga, you in the same boat as him. So you can't just jump off that boat. That's what they waiting to do, to jump off to that boat to get on Fury. Because I swear, as soon as Fury, if Fury somehow, some way wins this fight, they gonna be right on Fury boat. They forget about Josh when he gonna see how fast that shit is.
Hold on. Let me check something. Does Game of Thrones come on tonight?
I don't know nothing about that, big homie.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's get back to boxing, then I could do that on. I can Google that on my own. Nah, that's in fucking May. God damn. No, that's final episode. Yeah, but anyways, like we've been saying, man, you know, it's gonna be very, 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 very interesting when Tyson Fury and Wilder fight.
It's gonna be a good fight. I bought the last one. I'm buying this one. Boy, I'm talking about them 12 rounds went so fast. That was a good fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting because somebody got to lose, and then not only that is all the everything leading up to the fight is going to be interesting because won't nobody be talking about AJ, won't nobody be talking about Edward Hearn, and then everybody's going to want Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury to speak about them too. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's gonna be a whole bunch of, you know, shit that ain't got nothing to do with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fighting in the ring. You know, it's gonna be a whole bunch of people out there wanting attention. There's gonna be a whole bunch of people out there wanting attention. You know what I'm saying? But they want to. But the thing about it is they ain't been doing nothing. They ain't even fans.
Hey, can I backtrack to something you said? You said you don't believe that was the best Tyson Fury ever.
I think that was the same one. I forgot I had these damn speakers on, so we probably had an echo this whole time. But
you wasn't echoing.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay, cool. No, I don't think it was I don't think that was the best Tyson Fury. I just think that was.
Do you think he can get better? I don't see him getting better. You think this is pinnacle?
I don't think it's getting better because it's just like it's with when you look at it, he's not an athletic guy. If he was an athletic guy, then I can see that. The only thing he could do is really just sharpen what he has.
No, the only thing I can see him trying to do, he talking about losing weight. If he gain weight and lean on Wilder, that can cause stamina problems. You know what I'm saying? But if he lose that weight, I think he lose some of that advantage because there was a lot of this shit when he would just sit there and he'll lean on Wilder and Wilder couldn't get out of there. Well, he was bigger. And I
don't think his weight was a problem for Deontay Wilder. I mean,
over the rounds of him leaning on him and shit that.
You know, even look at all the Wilder's fights. You know, majority of the guys were weight more than him. They probably wasn't as tall as him, but they weighed more than him.
They wasn't making him work like that, and he wasn't shooting his wide like that. Like when he was shooting his wide on most of them, he was connecting some of them. Some of it was glancing, but he was missing a lot of his wide. But when he landed it, Tyson Fury got a glass chin. It just he wasn't landing them frequently. And then you seen in that last, I don't know what, it's like something entered Deontay Wilder. It's like when I look at him in his knockouts, look at him right before, bro. It's like something enters the nigga's body. And you can see it right after he let that arm go, because he shakes that motherfucker and brings it back in. But you could the whole demeanor change. But when he came in at 12th, you seen his demeanor change.
Well, that's all he had to do.
Focus. Before that, he was just trying to knock him out. I don't think that's gonna happen again.
Because that's all he had to do was just sit, be patient, and find the opening. But the whole thing about it is him just sitting there, trying to be patient. This guy is constantly shaking his hands, doing his Parkinson thing, shaking his head, right? And pumping that jab. So Deontay Wilder couldn't figure out when was the jab coming, when was anything else coming, because this guy is busy fucking shaking around the ring. And that's the reason why I was trying to tell folks, man, this guy, what he needs to do is this guy's going to do that, fight on the back foot or move. If this guy's going to shake,
he start shaking. Man, when he was like, I knocked out niggas ducking like that 100 times.
Yeah, he did.
He was just missing it. He was because he was too damn anxious. I don't listen.
It was like
we seen that 12th round.
First time.
Because I felt like, oh God, that's why I feel like we need 15 more rounds of boxing, because Fury was going. That wasn't going to no cards. He was going in the next round.
Yeah, he had that, man. He had that shit. And another thing is, man, when he when he hurt somebody, man, he need. I think the first thing he needs to do is act like he going up top and then just fucking murder him in the body.
I say calm down a little bit and focus on that next
too.
shot. But it's not that. Don't slow down. Take that breath, like you say. Take that time, because now when you let that next shot go, you finna hit something and you finna break through. I seen Deontay like when he knocked out the front through the block. So once you got him hurt, that block ain't that strong. He just he shit there. And he mitted him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
and
too.
He allowed him. He allowed him to come back.
I want to see him go to the body when he get him hurt. If he just go to the body, hell, he could fake like he coming in wild, and then just fucking clean him, and then just clean their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just sit there and pick them apart. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Don't get tired. You know what I'm saying? Pick them apart. They wobbling already. Shit. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna do? Throw a couple of a wide swinging.
He throw anything. He opening up.
Yeah, basically.
They ain't gonna do that with that power.
You see, Tyson Fury got lucky with that punch. If Deontay Wilder would have came in there with some type of methodical and stuff like that, it's like, okay, I got you hurt. Throw this jab, body, bam.
When he laid him down, if he would have laid him down with the right, oh my god, that was the left.
Man, I don't think
that was the left.
I don't think that. The thing about it is, if all it needed was his head to hit the mat, his head never hit the mat. If he would have landed and his head would have hit that mat, it would have been a wrap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is, that's how they say you get. Yeah, that's how they say you get the concussions. You get the concussions from the two-way motion. So your head is going down, and then all of a sudden it
snaps back up,
and then it snaps back up. So your brain is moving in one direction. So more than one direction, and that's usually
whiplash.
Like remember, Hakeem Rahman, his head bounced off the ground. Bounced off the ground like a goddamn basketball.
Sure. Those scary moments right there.
Yeah, when that, and that's why a lot of people when they fall like that, they try to tuck their head because a
nigga get knocked out, slumped over, falling on the top of the crown of his head. That's
yeah, shit, motherfuckers, man. Damn, hey man, I'm gonna get off, man, because Retro's on right now, so I'm gonna get off, and then I might get back on later because I'm gonna try to listen to this before my old lady get home.
I'm finna go and get in traffic, fam. All right,
y'all.
Appreciate the opportunity, man. Salute to the chat.
Anytime I told everybody that's out there, man. Anybody out there that got a wrench, man. Anytime y'all want to get on, just let me know.
Yeah, I need a wrench. I thought
you had a wrench.
No,
oh yeah, you don't. Yeah, just let me know. Now, goddamn where it is, and I'll hook it up, man.
All right, bro, man.
Oh man, he already off, man. Shit, fuck it. I got to get off anyways for my old lady get here. So, yeah, I see y'all later, folks. Thanks for showing up and smashing that like button. I know I got 2 haters out there, but it's all good. And I'm going to see y'all later, all right?